after 5 minutes after the top of the hour, which is typically the window for the market to take off running. So right now we're in fair value, and I'm getting long the euro as it forms a triangle. So I'm building a position long on the inside of the triangle, so I can take something off the table when we bounce. We take off for a couple pips here. So I've been writing all these scripts today that get in, like here's break evens, 12 to make 12. Here's risk 10 to make 20 pips, and here is risk 8 to make 13 on this one. And this broker's super slow. That's why it just rejected that order. This broker here, I put the Akaneshi color system on here, and this is the 4 hour here, so any kind of pullback into this color you're going to get long, and you can place buy limits right at the pivot zone. Same thing on the sell side here. As soon as you go into sell mode, I guess aggressive is to sell the first rally into blue, but here you get a beautiful bottom becomes a double top, and it also becomes a re-entry here. Now we pulled back to, it's time to get long. It's time to get long in anticipation of this. It's also time to get long because we're coming right back to this top inside the bottom. So I've been scalping these moves. And this is a 25 pips handle, and this is the big 100. So this one actually has the colors on there, and I made my entries here olive and my exits black. But on the other broker, I switched it so it's kind of the inversion, and this broker is just pure structure only. Trading this has nothing to do with the moving average, which really that's what the Akaneshi is. Sadly, it's the cloud, so you got to really know your cloud if you're going to do cloud trading, which is really momentum. It's a like a forward projected moving average. You know, you offset your moving average, but it's just giving you a volatility projection, really. And I guess pivots, but you got to decide whether you're going to go back 10 days or, you know, the whole thing about cloud trading is what number do you pick to insert? And ever since I've been doing this, it's always like, well, what number do I put in there? Well, RSI of 3 works, but RSI of 2 is too tight. So RSI 3, if you're going to use RSI, just put on 3 because you're going to get divergences, you're going to get more signals, you get a triple divergence, a double divergence. You know that's, if that does not respond, you know it's going the other way hard because momentum is just, you know, when it dies out and it pauses, if it's a continuation pattern, it's going to be ugly. It's going to go down another price pulse equal to the last one before the resting spot, and then it's just going to be berserkoid after that. So in the euro dollar, it's kind of been dead in the water. So it came back to, and I'm considering that we're just in the middle of with the 50-yard line in terms of psychology, because I'm sure they would love to take it back to here for a deep discount and then ram it all the way to here. You know, it's typically how it runs all the way to here, and then it's like take out the top. But for the time being tonight, and if Wednesday, this is Wednesday, and usually Wednesday you see some extreme move because it's the middle of the week. And if they could take it down 50 pips tonight into this zone here, definitely a place for the 50 pip scalps. Like if it comes down 100 pips, well, it's about 100 pips from here to here. And it's the strategy or the tactic is to buy low, sell high, try to make 50 pips with, say, a 12 pip stop, 10 pip stop. So your stops are always back in here, and you're always kind of like, it's like you're anticipating the okay, this thing about catching a falling knife, it's totally how you have to trade. So when the market takes out this stop, you need to buy this 25 pip accumulation phase, and even on the way down. So, you know, it doesn't matter if you put limits in, you're a catch a falling knife guy, whether you like it or not. And if you put stops in, you're typically a confirmation person. So psychologically, if you're predisposed to confirm everything and like get a prenuptial before you marry a hooker and all those kind of things, you're going to trade a different style. And if you're the guy that's is just, you know, like, hey, whatever, swing from the trees, trade like Barnacle Bill, that's a different way too. So once you're trying to, you know, so if you're a serial killer, you're going to be more of a scalper, and if you're a position trader, you're more of a person that wears like a bow tie or something.